Hi, my name is Krista. I wanted to do a quick video for you about what needs to happen when we are determined that we're going to get better. See, what happens is that you can have the strongest dream imaginable, and then you walk out and you get your mail from the mailbox, and something happens and you're interrupted by it. It's so easily to get taken off our course of healing. And so, in successful management of Meniere's, what you do is you know this is just human nature, this is just how the world works. And then you put in front of you, it's like a filter, and you say, no matter what happens to me today, I am on a path to get better each and every day. It's so easy to get taken off our path. You're at the grocery store, you're on the way to the grocery store, you're thinking, I'm going to get healthy food, I'm going to start to feel better. And then you run into somebody who annoys you, or the noise in the grocery store is an issue, or those bright lights, you start to feel the effects of them, and then the panic sets in. And when the panic sets in, you totally forget why you're there, and you forget that you have within you a core that will always guide you to these better days. And so what you need to do, you need to have your determination, and your belief that you're going to get better has to be bigger than all of these other influences. It has to be bigger than the news, than the local news that you listen to on your way to go get something from the kitchen. And I'm making it sound like it's difficult, and I'm doing that on purpose because it's easy to get interrupted, or it's easy to get taken off course by these little subtle influences that happen in the world, but it's just as easy to come back to it. And it is all about little tiny decisions about these little influences. And what that looks like is, if you are in the grocery store, maybe you're making decisions on what to eat that's healthy. And when you first start buying food that's healthier, it's not necessarily that easy. It takes mental space looking at labels. I remember I had maybe a 5 or a 10 minute span to where if I didn't have everything I needed, I would just leave. So it takes a little bit of focus to do that. What you do is you always hold within you, it's kind of like your own internal watch guard, your own internal guardian, so that when you're there, when you feel the pull of these other kinds of emotions, you look at it and you know that that's what it is. It's not anything bigger than that. It is, I came in here, my intention is to get food, that is healthy for me, and I've been here 5 minutes and I'm already feeling the fear. And you just acknowledge that, and then go back to your determination, and your belief that your actions this day are going to lead you closer to where you need to be, where you're feeling better, where you're confident in your skills in management of a health condition. What we've been diagnosed with, this Meniere's disease, it doesn't necessarily mean that you'll always experience those awful symptoms, but what it does mean is that it requires a certain amount of knowing what to do, and a certain amount of being able to follow through on what you know to do, so that you don't get taken over by these little influences that come at you. You'll see it. You'll notice it. To me, it feels like it's going underwater a little bit, right? It's like I woke up, I was in a good mood, I was positive today, and then the doorbell rang and there was a package at the door. I pick up this envelope. It is like something I don't necessarily You know, I'm being honest here. Something I don't really want to see, right? And in a second, I'm going into negative thinking, right? Um, it's okay as long as you know that that is the mechanism that's working. You make a choice, you notice yourself going into negativity, you realize that, acknowledge it, come back into the moving forward. And then next thing you know, you are navigating the world, you're going through the world, seeing these little influences and knowing that all they are influences. I hope that makes sense. I like to come and do these videos on some of the more subtle aspects of managing a health condition, but even more specifically, how to manage the stress part of that health condition. And one of the biggest aspects of that is that so many of us, we get taken over by influences that happen in a split second. Next time you are out either walking or driving, take a look at the billboards, at the conversation other people are having, and you'll see how easy it is to get taken off your course. That is empowering because all you need to know is that, first of all, it's easy to get taken off course. Second of all, the fact that it is easy to taken off course doesn't have anything to do with your ability to get better and learn how to manage this thing. And then third, if you do happen to get taken off course, all you got to do is say, oh, that's one of those influences, and then go back into the understanding your internal guardian, your internal voice says that you are always capable, you're always moving forward, and you're always learning new things that make you stronger. So if I haven't met you, my name is Krista. If you are in a place where you want to talk about one-on-one mentoring, there's a link in the comments. If it's Facebook, if it's YouTube, it's in the description. I just want to make sure that's there for people who want to go a little bit deeper. That's a link to my personal schedule. And what happens is when you choose a date and a time, I get notified and I send you a quick email. And then when we get on the phone, we brainstorm where you're at, what you're looking at, where you want to be in the next few months. And then I let you know about the one-on-one mentoring package. You say, yeah, I like that, and you move forward, or you say, no, it's not for me. And then you just go about your business. It's no big deal. They last about 30 minutes. If you want that, there's the link. I want to leave you today with a rock solid belief in building that internal guardian, that filter to the world where you see these influences coming and you are steadfast. The most important thing is to continue to heal. So I hope you're having a good day today, and I will see you on the next run. I'm going to see if I can figure out this